Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Broadcast Studio.
Hi, friends. We are so happy to see you again.
Before we start today's conversation, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon so you never miss our new lessons.
Exactly. That way you will improve your English day by day with our fun and easy conversations.
So, David, today's topic is weekend conversations. People always ask, how do I talk about my weekend in English? Or how do I describe my weekend routine naturally?
Yes, Anna, that's why today we're going to show you. We will have a long and interesting conversation about how we usually spend weekends.
We will share activities, ideas, habits, and small stories. You can learn many phrases, and you can also practice speaking by repeating after us.
Great. Let's begin. Anna, how do you usually start your weekend?
Well, it depends, but usually on Saturday morning, I try to wake up a little later than weekdays.
Oh, so you sleep in.
Yes, I sleep in, but not too much. For example, on weekdays, I wake up at 6:30 a.m., but on Saturday, I wake up around 8 o'clock. That feels like a small reward.
I understand. For me, weekends are the perfect time to forget my alarm clock. Sometimes I wake up naturally, maybe at 9 a.m. or even later if I stayed up the night before.
Do you usually stay up late on Friday night?
Sometimes, yes. On Friday evening, I like to watch a movie or play some video games. If the movie is long, I might go to bed at midnight or later. So I allow myself extra sleep on Saturday morning.
That sounds relaxing. After you wake up, what's the first thing you usually do?
Honestly, I check my phone. I know it's not the best habit, but I want to see messages or news. Then I go brush my teeth, wash my face, and make some coffee.
Coffee. Yes, coffee is also very important for me on weekends. Actually, I love to make a special breakfast on Saturdays.
Oh, tell me about it. What kind of breakfast do you prepare?
During weekdays, I only have something quick, like toast or a banana. But on the weekend, I prepare a bigger breakfast, maybe scrambled eggs, pancakes, or sometimes paratha with tea.
That sounds delicious. Do you cook by yourself?
Yes, sometimes by myself, but if my sister is at home, we cook together. We talk, we laugh, and then we enjoy our breakfast peacefully without rushing to work or study.
That's a good point. You don't have to rush. That's the biggest difference between weekdays and weekends.
Exactly. So, what about you, David? What do you usually eat for breakfast on the weekend?
For me, Saturday morning usually means bread, butter, and cheese with black coffee. But Sunday is a little special. I sometimes go outside and buy fresh pastries from a bakery. I like croissants with jam.
Oh, pastries sound perfect for a slow Sunday morning. Do you do any exercise on weekends?
Actually, yes. On Saturdays, around 10 a.m., I often go for a run in the park.
Really? How long do you usually run?
Not too long, around 30 minutes. Then I walk home slowly, stretch, and take a shower. It gives me good energy for the rest of the weekend.
That's great. I sometimes do yoga in my living room on Saturday mornings. It helps me feel calm and refreshed.
Yoga is also a nice way to start the day. So, after yoga or breakfast, what do you usually do on weekends?
I like to spend some time reading. I choose a novel or sometimes an English article online.
Oh, that's also a perfect way to learn English. Reading helps with vocabulary.
Yes. By the way, weekend reading is different because I can relax. I don't need to read for assignments or work. I just enjoy the story.
Good point. On weekends, I often play my guitar. Music is my way of relaxing.
Wow, I didn't know you play guitar.
Yes, I do. It's not professional, but I like learning new songs. Sometimes I even try to write my own short melodies.
Okay, so let's move to afternoon routines. After lunch, what do you usually do on weekends?
On Saturday afternoon, I often meet friends. We go out for lunch or for coffee, and we talk for hours.
That sounds fun. Where do you usually go?
Usually we go to a cafe near the city center. It has good coffee and also plenty of space to talk. And sometimes we go shopping afterwards.
Oh, yes! Shopping on weekends is very common. Many people buy clothes, groceries, or just walk around a shopping mall.
True. Do you also go shopping on weekends?
Yes, I usually do grocery shopping on Saturday afternoon. I buy vegetables, fruit, rice, and fish because during weekdays I don't have enough time to shop properly.
Right. Saturday afternoon is perfect for that. What about Saturday evening, Anna?
Hmm, Saturday evening is usually family time. Sometimes we eat dinner together, and then we play board games or watch a family movie.
That's wonderful. I usually meet friends again in the evening, or sometimes I just stay at home and relax with Netflix.
Both options sound nice. Saturday evenings can be really flexible.
And then comes Sunday, the other half of the weekend.
Yes, Sunday has a different mood. It's still relaxing, but sometimes it already feels like preparation for Monday.
True, true. So how is your Sunday morning usually?
On Sunday morning, I usually wake up early, surprisingly, because I don't want to waste the day. Then I clean my room and do some light chores.
That's responsible. I usually keep Sunday for house chores too. Doing laundry, cleaning, arranging my desk. It all happens on Sunday.
Yes, that's why sometimes Sunday feels a little less like a holiday, but it's important to do these things.
Welcome back, friends. If you are still with us, congratulations. You've just enjoyed a very long and rich English conversation about weekends.
Yes, but we are not finished yet. To help you practice even more, we'll add role play sections, cultural comparisons, and some useful Q&A tips. Let's imagine you are meeting a colleague on Monday morning. Here's a natural conversation.
Hey, Anna, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was great, thanks. I visited my grandparents on Saturday, and on Sunday I watched a new movie. How about you?
I had a quiet weekend. I just stayed home, cleaned my room, and read a book.
Did you see that? Very simple but natural. Try repeating it with your own weekend activities.
Now let's practice talking about future plans. So, David, what are you going to do this weekend?
I'm going to meet some friends on Saturday. We'll play football in the park. And on Sunday, I will visit my uncle's house.
That sounds like fun. I don't have big plans. I'm going to relax at home and maybe cook something special.
That's it. Simple future tense with going to is very useful. You can use it to describe your own weekend plans.
You know, David, I think weekends look different around the world.
That's true. For example, in some countries, weekends are Friday and Saturday, not Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, in Middle Eastern countries, the weekend schedule is different.
Exactly. And the activities also change. In some cultures, weekends are for large family gatherings, while in others, people prefer outdoor adventures like hiking or camping.
In countries with beaches, weekends often mean swimming or surfing. In colder countries, weekends may mean skiing in winter or simply staying cozy indoors.
Great point. And of course, in student life, weekends may mean study time, catching up on homework, or preparing assignments.
Let's also answer some common questions that learners often ask about weekend conversation.
Question 1. How do I ask someone about their weekend in a polite way?
Easy. You can say, "How was your weekend?" Or, "Did you have a good weekend?"
Question 2. If my weekend was boring, what should I say?
You can say, "It was quite simple. I stayed home, rested, and watched TV."
It's okay to be honest. Question 3. How can I make my answer longer?
Always add details. Instead of saying, "I stayed home," say, "I stayed home, cooked some food, and watched 2 episodes of my favorite series."
Question 4. How do I ask about future plans?
Say something like, "Do you have any plans for the weekend?" Or, "What are you going to do this weekend?"
Perfect. Let's now show a longer example conversation. This is the kind of natural chat you might have with a classmate on Monday morning.
Hi, Anna. Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, it was lovely. On Saturday morning, I slept in. Then I made a big breakfast with my sister. After that, we did some shopping in the afternoon. In the evening, we watched a new movie together.
Wow, that sounds fun. What about Sunday?
Sunday was a bit quieter. I cleaned my room, did my laundry, and read a novel for about 2 hours. Then in the evening, I cooked some pasta for dinner. How about you, David?
My weekend was simple. On Saturday, I met my friends and we played football. On Sunday, I just relaxed, did meal prep, and watched Netflix.
That sounds like a balanced weekend, fun and also productive.
Did you see how Anna added details about each day? That's the secret. Add when, what, and with whom.
Let's now teach some extra vocabulary for weekends. Repeat after us. Sleep in. Go hiking. Do the laundry. Go grocery shopping. Hang out with friends. Catch up on sleep. Go on a short trip. Family gathering. Watch a series. Meal prep.
These are words we use all the time. Try to use them when you talk about your weekends.
Any people notice that Saturday and Sunday don't feel the same.
That's true. Saturday is more energetic, a day for fun.
Yes, people go out shopping, meet friends, or travel on Saturday.
But Sunday often has a slower mood, more cleaning, resting, or preparing for Monday.
We can call Saturday the fun day and Sunday the preparation day.
But, Anna, weekends are not only about fun. They can also be about self-development.
True, you can use weekends to improve your skills, maybe learn English.
Exactly. For example, watching English Broadcast Studio on weekends is a good practice.
Yes, of course. Our channel is perfect for that.
Friends, let's make you practice. Imagine I am asking you, how was your weekend? Now you answer out loud.
Good. Now imagine I ask you, what are your plans for next weekend? Answer again, out loud.
Perfect. Remember, don't be shy. Speaking practice is the key.
Another great way to improve is by writing about your weekend in English. For example, write in your notebook, on Saturday, I woke up late. I made pancakes for breakfast. I met my friend at the park.
On Sunday, I cleaned my house and read a book.
If you do that every week, your English writing will become stronger.
In short, a good weekend balances relaxation and preparation.
Yes, too much fun might make Monday stressful, and too much work might make you tired.
Exactly. So, balance is the secret.
Let's act one longer conversation, like storytelling.
Okay, here we go. Hey, Anna, tell me about your weekend.
Sure. On Friday night, I stayed up late watching a thriller movie, so on Saturday morning, I slept in until 9 a.m. Then I made scrambled eggs for breakfast. Around 11 a.m., my cousin called and invited me to go shopping. We spent 2 hours at the mall. I bought a new pair of shoes. In the evening, we all had dinner at my aunt's house. It was so delicious.
Wow, that sounds busy. What about Sunday?
On Sunday, I wanted to relax. I started my morning with yoga, then I read a few chapters of a novel. In the afternoon, I did my laundry and cleaned my room. At night, I prepared my bag and clothes for Monday work.
That's a perfectly balanced weekend. Fun, productive, and relaxing.
Anna to the audience. Did you see the details? Times, activities, food, who I was with? These make your story interesting.
So let's summarize. To talk about weekends in English, you can use phrases like I usually, I often, last weekend I, next weekend I'm going to, share details, what you did, when you did it, who you were with.
Balance fun, chores, and preparation, and use extra vocabulary like sleep in, hang out, meal prep.
And don't forget to practice with role plays, journaling, or even recording yourself speaking.
Friends, this was a very long broadcast, almost like spending an entire weekend with us.
Yes, we hope you learned many new words, phrases, and ideas to make your English sound more natural.
Remember to tell us in the comments, how was your last weekend, and what are your plans for next weekend?
That's the homework. Write your answer and we will read it.
And before we leave, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to support English Broadcast Studio.
Thank you for being with us.
Enjoy your weekend and keep practicing English.
See you next time. Bye!